Mm.
Welcome in.
Welcome to
up?
Let's
Long.
Binge Podcast. Hey, I'm Kristen.
And I'm Angie.
We're so glad that you're here. This is sort of a recap of 2023 and, talking about what things are going to look like in the future too.
Absolutely.
So, first of all, let me just say one thing as I chew my candy. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have put that in my mouth right before we went on, but so we've had a little bit of a hiatus, and we're grateful to everybody that has checked in on us and said, we just really love you guys. We're so thankful for you. We are beyond thankful for all of you, for sure, for hanging in there with us. Hello, Kathleen, Fernway Flipper.
Marianne, hi.
But I want to a bigger than big, way big thank you to you, Angie, because you have been like such a rock, not only just like this whole year, but especially in these last couple of months. Oh my gosh, so thankful for you. Like when we were at Boss and you were like holding me together and being big mama bear and making sure that I got home because I couldn't function. And you were like, let's get the Uber. Here's a chicken sandwich. Make sure you get to the flight. I will go get everything packed up for you. As we're leaving the room in Boss, you're like moving everybody out of the way. And I don't know that I would have been able to make it if I didn't have you there. If I was there with anybody else, it would have just been a total disaster. That's not the words that I want to use, but so grateful for you.
Oh, stop. Oh my God. I love you. And
that it just solidified that you are my friend, not just somebody that is on the internet with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Thank you. And I want everybody to know that it was a really sketchy couple of, that day was really rough. And the days after that, you were 100% making sure that I was sane. So thank you.
Of course. That's what friends do. That's the number one thing is good Lord, now you have me upset.
Don't, because I can't cry. I won't stop.
I was meant to be there. We were meant to be there together so that you had somebody, God put someone in your life that could help you through that. So I'm just glad and grateful that it was me. And this was not meant to be like sad. Oh my gosh. But I love you.
A lot of people had asked where we were and what we were going. And, you are the post that you put out for me, and to protect me was just, it was very well thought out. And you said it so well. And I was just so happy that everybody then responded and was like, what you got to do. Right.
Absolutely. So, okay. I love you. It's love. It's all the love. We love each other. But that's, we needed time.
Yeah. To process and to grieve and to go through all the things.
Right.
And then the holidays. So everybody hung in there with us.
Yeah.
Amazing,
everyone has been super, super supportive and just so thoughtful, and the messages have been so amazing, and just everyone's thoughts and prayers mean the world to us, and we love you guys. And truly, we wanted to do this as members only first because you are the people who have gone out of your way above and beyond 100%. So when we came back, we wanted to make sure that y'all were the first that we talked to, and just thank you for being the real deal and for being our friends and for supporting us and for everything.
Yeah, for everything.
Oh, this is a big sad moment.
Well, let's say hi to everybody, okay?
Okay.
So way big hi Angel's
Marianne.
Vintage Treasures, Marianne. Thank you. Kathleen for my flipper. Lynn, DeCamper's Great Finds. Hello, Biscuit Butt. Oh my gosh. Hi, Archie. Oh, look at those heart hands. Thank you. Thank you. Lots of love from them. That's what friends are for.
That's
Noel.
Hi,
you're not
Noel.
crying.
It's so
You're
great
not
to see
crying.
you.
You're crying. Yeah, grateful for her too. Her and I had some chit chat back and forth, and I again grateful for that too. Get the clean.
Right, Kathleen.
I know exactly. It's not sad. It was the one spot of that day where I was like, thank goodness I had her. So, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do here. I'm the silent lurker. Thank you, Noel.
I love you, Noel.
Yes. The exciting part about that all was that we got to speak at Boss Remix.
Guys, that was amazing. If you haven't been to Boss, put that on your list for 2025. They're not having it this year because they're going to switch to spring. So it won't be fall this year. So it'll be spring in 2025. It was the best time that we had. We got so much information and networking and had the best time until we didn't. But
you know, everything about it was productive and encouraging, and there wasn't a minute where, I mean, I'm on go 100% 24/7 anyway, and I know that I was wearing you out a little bit, but there is just something going on all the time. There's always somebody that is there that wants to hang out, that wants to get things collaborated with. There's always somebody that's trying to help each other work together on stuff. And that's, I think, what it just feels you need, that boost to get you home and get you wanting to do this some more. So it is, and start saving your pennies.
They had it at the Blind Center. I was like, what is that about? When I originally was going, it was such an odd thing. Guys, the Blind Center is the most amazing.
It's super cool. Yeah.
They have a full-blown eBay business to help support the blind in the community, but also to give them jobs. They also do catering. They do these amazing desserts. So by using their center, we supported them with the money that went to the center, but also all the lunches were folks from the Blind Center made the lunches, and we supported them that way. I was in awe at how amazing
the other part that was cool that we missed is whenever they have the prom and they have the the dance and stuff, they have a band called the Broken Spectacles, which I think is hilarious. They're really good.
I did not know that.
No, they're really good too. So so again, way big thank you to Katie and Vicky and Teresa for having faith in us to let us be speakers. We got to do that this year. And then
that was crazy.
Sang afterwards.
Y'all, I almost threw up before we went on stage. I was so nervous.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think I could go up.
Blind Center is just awesome. But
no, you're so right. It was amazing.
Yeah, no, it was all super great. And
the staff. And oh my gosh, amazing.
Next level. Yeah. So going to be a little selfish, Marianne says, and I'm happy you're doing this tonight. My best friend and I are going to see Heart tomorrow in Seattle.
On New Year's Eve. How fun is that?
Are you doing anything for New Year's?
Me?
Yeah.
Staying home away from the crazies. Are you kidding me?
Hey, Judy.
Judy. Hi, girlie.
I don't do anything on New Year's. Usually we don't do anything.
There's too many drunk people on the roads. That's a great way to get
hurt. Yeah. So we always said that we didn't want to be out there with the amateur drunks.
Right.
We want to be out there on a Tuesday with the professionals.
No, and if anybody went to Boss, you know that the professional drinker would not be this chick right here. Oh my Lord.
He is the biggest lightweight.
I am the light. I mean, half a drink and I'm like, forget it.
Yes. Yeah. Look at this. Katie and Vicky and T-Money are some of the most beautiful humans besides us, of course. No, she's not wrong. They are amazing people.
Yeah.
Marianne stays home.
Every single person I met there was just the same. Everyone was just amazing, happy to be together. And it's such a lively event that all night, I mean, even into the wee hours of the night, people were just fun. It was just fun to be there. And it didn't matter if you were 20 or if you were 65, everybody had a great time.
Let me tell you some of the highlights, though, for me. Archie, Biscuit Butt, getting to meet them in real life.
Yes.
Okay. Zip lining. Oh my gosh. Zip lining with Brendan, who came to our get together earlier this year, which another highlight of the year.
Yep.
So there was Brendan and Joe from I'd Flip That.
Yep.
Who else went with us?
Heather.
Oh yeah, Blue Ridge Mama. Oh my gosh, how could I forget that?
Who is Kevin Commonwealth Picker's wife.
Yes.
We tried to get Kevin to zip line. He was a big baby. He refused.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did the Superman one, guys, where you lay on your stomach. And let me tell you what, I don't know what I thought would happen, but you go up there, you go in this rickety little elevator up to all the way to the top. And there's these mats, like yoga mats. You lay on the yoga mat and they strap you up, and then the yoga mats fall down beneath you. So then you're hanging there and you're like, oh dear Lord. You open the thing and you are just 20 stories above the ground and down you're going. It is like intense. It is intense.
It is not scary though. It is so fun.
It was so exhilarating. It was
not long enough.
I will be going again. I will be doing it again next time.
Oh, I will go again. Yeah. Anybody want to go with us? Is anybody want to go ziplining with us? Do you want to?
So fun.
So Marianne says that she usually stays home. It's a hazard going into town. No kidding. I totally agree with that. This is the first time the girls will play together in 3 years.
Wow. For Heart.
Oh my gosh.
That's so amazing.
Cool. That is really awesome. I'm cleaning and organizing my horrific death pile in my basement for the next 2 days. You got this, girl.
Well, I love it.
You've got it.
All of December, I have been on this kind of Marie Kondo-ish, not Marie Kondo exactly, but organizing all of my spaces, purging. If I don't need it, haven't used it, it's going away. And I've done so many rooms. I did my garage, my entire garage, y'all. It was all my inventory, all the death pile. It's all gone. I have a little bit of death pile in my eBay room, and it's freeing to finally get rid of the crap.
I knew that it was serious. I knew there was something going on because I didn't talk to her for 3 days, gang. I didn't talk to her. And it was like, are you okay? Are you all right? Are you mad at me?
I'm organizing, Kristen. I have to go.
Yes. Don't talk to me. We make our friend come here so we can go to bed at 12. You know what I used to do? When the kids were little, then we would have all of their friends come so that I knew that my kids were safe. I knew that their kids were safe. And if the parents wanted to go out and do whatever, they had a free babysitter. So we had one heck of a millennial party, and it was all like 5th graders. It was so
we used
fun.
to do when my kids were young. We did celebrating the New Year's at 9.
When the ball dropped somewhere else. Yes.
So we would just do it. And we would do a big celebration, and we would, and do our own little countdown and stuff. Cause they didn't know. They would get their grape juice in their little plastic wines, champagne flutes, and be like, whoa. And by 9:15, they were in bed.
We did that with when they would have friends come over, we would like ball drop in New York, or if we could, ball drop somewhere else where it was happening sooner, and then we'd be yay, and then the sparkling grape juice.
Yep, exactly. That's like bougie. We wanted that stuff.
I know, right? That's fancy. Kindred spirits with Marianne. That's funny. Oh, yes, her.
And she was like, "Let's go!"
Yes, she really was.
She is full on adventurous. I love that.
Full on adventurous, and we were having so much fun, our group, that there was this random girl that ziplined with like the first group, and all of us were like, "Wait, who is this? Who is she again? I haven't met her yet."
She was at a totally different conference, but she was like so happy with all of our excitement and our our spirit that she was like, "Yes!" And she was,
"You guys are fun. I want to hang
all
out with
the
you."
Pictures and stuff.
She is. She's in all our pictures. But yeah, that was awesome. So it was like, I think Joe and me, and then you, and then Heather. I think the four of us zipped at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was a couple others that zipped right ahead of us. And Brendan was in that group too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It was so fun. Hi, LaDonna.
Hey there. How
are you? Got to see her at the beginning of October. So it was awesome to see her. Oh, Marianne's going to do that with us in a heartbeat. Oh, but Noelle says, "Nope, I've died 3 times. That's enough. Thanks." Okay. Well, you know what? You can stay on the ground and take our videos for us. That would be fun.
Oh, and it's funny because when we were going, you're going so fast. It's really, you're going down Fremont Street. There's so many people there, right? And I couldn't see anyone I knew. And then I'm like, I look down one time and I see this. It's the consignment chat.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Like they were yelling.
Let's talk about that for a second, because another huge highlight. Okay. So they were the last people that we had on our podcast. They were the last ones that we talked to before we went to Boss. And then we got to hang out with them while we were at Boss. Oh, did we just make best friends?
I think so. We love them.
They are just the nicest, sweetest people. You guys, if you aren't watching their podcast, you need to be, because they are legit, fun, normal people, and we really like them. These
are like serious business women.
Yes.
10,000 listings. I mean, have their own businesses, and they're doing like Patreon groups, and they do book clubs with like business books.
Yes.
They have their act together. Y'all.
Yeah. And they keep up with you on the social media. They know what it's about. So Judy's working on her death pile. It sounds like LaDonna's gonna work on it in a little bit. Oh, you didn't? Oh, were you sick?
I was sick too for like a week.
That's tough. That is so rough. So,
exactly. Yeah. Well, you know what I did?
Donating it.
When I started in my garage, because that's what I decided. I have to start with my garage. I can't deal with this mess anymore. The first couple loads of stuff, and I know I threw away money. We literally went to the dumpster. And then afterwards, I was like, oh, that fireplace that I threw away? That was worth $250. That printer I threw away worth $300. But it started the ball rolling for me to get the stuff that was like behind it.
Yeah.
And once I did that, it's amazing. It started something in me that I was like, I have to get control of my life, because this stuff is making me stressed.
And it's consuming you.
Yeah. And I said, 2024 is a year for me to get control of all of my areas, organize it all, downsize it all, and just live in less chaos. Live so things are not stressful, and just, I can breathe more. So that's my goal.
Productive.
I'm so proud of you for doing that too, Noelle.
Well, and I think too, I know that you were like talking about the printer and the fireplace and stuff like that, but peace of mind, that is a a small price for the peace of mind. So yeah. Yeah, you got this, LaDonna. Again, this is just another example of supportive community. LaDonna, you got this. Noelle says so. We're here to cheer you on. You can do that too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Normal? Yes, they are normal people. Who?
Meaning what you see is what you actually get. Chris and I are both big proponents of
genuine, real people.
Yes, we want to be friends with and have people in our lives that truly who you see is the real deal, because we are definitely like that. So when we meet people in real life and they are that, it literally just brings joy to us.
Yeah.
Because it literally, you know, when they're just, you can just see their spirit is just so positive and so uplifting, and we love that.
Yeah. And I hope we get to collaborate with them again, because they are just down to earth, fun, go-getter people.
Yeah. Absolutely.
My 73-year-old mom made me take her whitewater rafting and ziplining in the Blue Ridge Mountains.
I love that.
Done both of those things. I would do them again. But ziplining in the Blue Ridge Mountains with Blue Ridge Mama, that would be so fun. Oh,
maybe we need to do a trip.
Nearly hospital. I guess I should look forward.
There you go.
Wait, not from the ziplining.
Oh,
from being sick.
Oh,
we're not laughing because you were sick. We thought it was from the zip line.
Yeah,
Sorry, LaDonna. Golly. Oh man, over a week to get rid of that sickness. Just wanted to work in my room, but it wasn't happening. Auntie was not doing well either. There was a couple times. We have a Marco Polo app that we get to see each other. There was a couple of times where I was like, yeah, you look great. Are you all right?
Hello.
She was like, like, oh, well, you sound better. Oh, I'm glad that I almost wanted to wear a mask just talking to you on FaceTime, because it was so gross. You poor girl. You weren't gross, but you looked like you felt terrible.
I was gross, y'all. Trust me.
You were finally like, one day, I think I'm going to go take a bath. It was like the 4th day or something. Oh, you poor girl.
You're telling all my secrets.
I know. I'm sorry. I just outed you.
Guys, you know, it's like, I'm like, at Christmas time, gosh.
Oh, this is going to be great for you, Noelle. I, hope that happens. Again, Fernway Flipper, she hopes so too.
Noelle, is that from like anemia?
Probably. She's going to tell us, I'm sure. Yes, love this group. Right, LaDonna? Yep, here we are. Warts and all. Exactly. Next time you go see Joe and Nicole, I want to go with you. I had a fantastic time at the bins there. They are good people too. Again, another highlight. Can we talk about that? We were on the game show. We've had them on this show. They came to our get together.
Yeah.
And then we saw them at Boss.
And had so much fun with them.
Oh, I think we were best friends.
We love them. And then you went there to see them too.
I've been there a few times to go see them. Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yeah. I just had a video come out about going out there to see them this last time. He found a prom dress. I'm not going to spoil all of it for you, but it's a really good prom dress. And he bought it. But I really thought he was going to put it on.
Oh,
because he would. He totally would.
He would. If you would have said put it on, it would have been on in 2 seconds.
He thought about it, but there's a find in that video that he found it, and he used it in one of the game shows as an example.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he sold it yet, but it's a pretty good find that he had. Some of the things that I got in that haul were just crazy. So
nice.
I would love to meet you both in person. My patients love me and I make them laugh. Oh, nice. I would love that.
We want to meet everyone. If you're here, if we have a way to meet, we want to, for sure.
Yes. Can't wait to see what you have in the wings, Noelle. I know we can't either. Well, according to my vibrations, I call BS on all normal beings. Yep. A whole other vibration. Don't lie, Kristen. It's unbecoming. Well, I mean, maybe sometimes it's better to just not say some things or show the better part.
There
Because
you
Angie
go.
was like, you didn't look like you felt good at all. So
Well, I mean, I would be like, because they're like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm here. I can't really talk right now." And I know they're like,
no,
"Stop."
that's pretty accurate. That one night that I talked to you, I was like, at first I thought it was my connection. I was like, I'm getting like every other word. It's terrible.
I literally could not. I had no voice. I felt, oh, it was awful. Oh.
My daughter said, "Glad you're feeling better, Mom. Here's baby Faye. Thanks for lending her spend the night." Wait, what? No, exactly. As soon as you can, here need you to babysit the kids. Red and white cells are good. My ferritin is pretty much zippy. I don't know what that is. So says that I still don't know what that means. I'm like a worn out rag doll.
Fatigue and stuff if your ferritin levels are
I'm
down.
sorry.
Yeah, that sucks, Noelle.
Well, Donna says, Kristen, my mom is demanding to go to the bins. I told her about the ones opening in Foley area. And
right by me.
See us there one day. That would be great. I would love to go do
that. I'm torn. One, because my bins that is literally 4 minutes from my house will be closing, but that one looks so good, but it's going to be like 30 minutes away. So it's like
30 minutes is not that bad, Angie.
I know, but 4 minutes, literally 4 minutes. That's getting out of my house, getting into the car, driving, getting out of the car into the building. 4 minutes.
You could ride your bike.
Absolutely. It would probably take less time because no traffic lights.
Well, so they opened that new one in Denver, and I did the video of that. I was there the day they opened. I was there for the very first rotation. It was really cool to see. So there's 4 in Denver, and the rumor is they're going to close one of them. Really? So then they'll be back down to 3, but that hasn't happened yet. So if you get out to Denver, there are 4 right now. So maybe they won't do it. Oh, Judy, it was great. It was a great video, but then I've been missing seeing you too.
Aww.
Again, beyond grateful for everybody that has reached out, messaged me privately, sent me cards, just unbelievable that everybody is like hanging in there with me. So thank you. In the last 2.5 months, I've put out 4 videos. So I just could not make myself do it, but getting back in the swing of it, and it's doing better. So thank you, Judy.
We are going to be doing much more videos and stuff on our channels in 2024. We have goals.
We have goals. So if you're not following, Angie resells a rural squirrel. If you're not following the individual channels, that would be great. So anybody watching the playback, please,
subscribe to our channels.
We would be grateful.
And make sure you go over and subscribe to Consignment Chats.
Yes. And Joe and Nicole. I flipped that.
There's so many. I mean, we'll probably link a bunch of people.
Oh, we'll
link people that we really love and that we met and we think you should follow.
Yeah. Kristen, I wish I'd find a Bernina thrifting. Oh my gosh, Lynn, the bin that was in, I don't film when a new rotation comes out because you're trying to, I still got to work, right? So this one bin came out and Joe and I were talking about it. We saw it come out. And Jen came with us, who we met at Boss also. She was in my video that also had red glasses.
Yeah.
Great person. So we were standing there, we were talking, and we watched this bin roll out and had some of those really nice vintage sleds. And we were like, ooh, what's happening over there? And then there was something else in that bin, and I can't remember what it was, but I was like, oh my gosh. So I started walking over towards that direction, and it got real crazy over there, and everybody wanted those sleds. Understandably, I've sold those before for like $350. They're good sleds. But there was this box on the end, and everybody was ignoring it. So I kind of looked down the aisle and didn't see anything else. And I started to walk back and I was like, well, what's in the box? I opened it up and I was like, oh, it says Bernina on the box, but there's a Bernina in the box. So I was like, oh,
amazing.
What a great pickup. What an amazing pickup. And go watch the video. You'll see how much it is it's not per pound with electronics. It's per item. So each, that's how much it cost. Unbelievable. Oh, there's Biscuit Butt. I truly mean this, but my highlight was definitely meeting you two and getting to hug you guys, plus the fact that you guys let me sit at the table with you. Everybody is welcome to sit at our table. Always. So,
always.
But it was really cool that we actually physically, literally got to sit with him both days. He was at our table.
We had so much fun with Archie. He is like, if you don't follow his channel, you should. He is funny and authentic and just amazing. And if you go to Vegas, my understanding is he will pick you up from the airport and shuffle you anywhere you want to go. That's what everybody says.
We didn't have that experience, but no. we will definitely be taking care of that next time. But
he did offer to take me to the airport. I was like, no, it's like early. No, you don't have to do that.
Congratulations to Biscuit Bud. Didn't he just hit the 1K?
I think so.
Or did you do that like recently, Archie? Or was this an old post? I'm sorry if I missed it, but yay for you. Heading back next way. I thought the bin's close to you wasn't that good, Angie.
It's not, but it's 4 minutes away.
Yeah.
So literally I can run over there, come home, run back if I wanted to, just to see what's in there in an afternoon. And now it's going to have to be like very, planned that I'm going there and going to spend a certain amount of time. Whereas now I could literally just swing by anytime. So, I'm excited about a new one, but I'm still like, sad not to have a bin's like right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Stronger together. That's what we are. That is true.
Love it, Kathleen.
And we did meet Judy. We did. So she came to see me at, it's not we.
I was like, not we.
It's me. No, she came to see me at Junk Stock, and that was so cool.
You and Lori.
Lori, Happy Picker,
yes.
Grumpy Picker. I saw LaDonna. I saw Cheryl Shiny Squirrel. I saw Puffles. She was there. Puffle 64.
Oh my gosh, so
Mitter Sykes, Mike, he came to see me. Somebody else, several other people came to see me. It was crazy. It was so exciting. It was so exciting. She's got goals for 2024.
Nice,
Judy. Go, Judy. Nice. Pardon?
I said I can't wait to share me a part of her thing for Judy.
Yeah.
I love when New Year, it gives you like so many new goals and new things coming up and a fresh start. I love it.
Yeah. Good too. My mom, she has been a seamstress for years, but she said she liked Husqvarna, but was hooked on the Bernina. So thankfully, you glean information from other people and people that, we're going to need a bigger table. Yeah, girl. Archie says he's going to pick us up from the airport anytime.
Nice.
And I did hit 1K. Woohoo!
Congrats, Archie.
Everybody's woohoo! Congratulations! This is awesome. It's time for you to come to Southern Washington and drag Angie along too. Yeah,
we need to do a West Coast trip for sure.
Yeah, I messaged her when I was in Seattle because for my brain, for some reason I was like, oh, she's Pacific Northwest, then she's in Seattle. But so when I was there, I messaged her and I was wrong. So I was wrong. Judy says, thanks. I want to meet everyone too, but time will tell with her dad being sick right now. Staying close by. Stay close by.
Family is everything, Judy. That's for sure.
We really have taken stock in that a lot, especially lately. Mm-hmm. But, you just have such a limited amount of time. So you need to be with your dad. So that's good. And I love it, Angie, you get so much time with your mom too. She's been also such a supportive person for us, you and me both. And just felt like another mom for me. And I'm grateful for her. She's a wonderful person.
She is. And, mom moved with me. Gosh, it's been like 8 years or something like that. When you are in your 40s and your mom's going to come to live with you, you're like, How is this going to go? What am I doing to myself? And, I'm sure for her too.
Yeah.
Like, what is this going to be like? What in the world? And it's been great. It really has. I mean, it's amazing how now I have a partner with eBay. She is part of the business. She supports it and knows how to do so much of the stuff. And she is really good at sourcing. I mean, it's kind of fun. And, if this year has told us anything, life is too short. Spend as much time as you can with people that you love, and tell people you love them and they mean a lot to you, and your friends and family, and let them know. Don't be afraid to be that weird one that says, I love you. I'm you mean the world to me, but do it because,
Well, and I think that, yes, say that, call them. If you're thinking of them, just call them, send them a text, but call them. But I think Angie and I have kind of normalized it too. And I've seen other people say this, not just your family, but your friends, the people the family you've created, tell them you love them, because I think that that's important for anyone to hear. That they're loved and appreciated and important to somebody. People need to hear that. So that is good. That's why I bring my mom up here every Christmas, 18-hour drive one way, but priceless memories.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Awesome. Are you glad to be back closer to your mom? Yes, I am. I'm grateful that I was here the last couple of months to be I can't be over there every day. She still lives about an hour from me.
Yeah.
So I can't be there every day, but at least I'm closer, and it's more comfortable for her. For me too, because I know that if she needs something, I can be there. Exactly. I don't have to drive. In October, I flew home immediately from Boss, but I still had to drive a whole day to get
Denver. Because what y'all may not remember, because it was so chaotic, is that in the middle of us being at Boss, Kristen was moving across country that week. And so they literally, when she left Boss, she flew to Denver, and then they literally threw everything they had left in their house. Her husband threw everything in the truck so they could leave and not come back to their house. So it was crazy.
It was crazy. The intention was for us to finish Boss. I'd go home and spend a couple of days
getting everything
to finish everything up, load up the truck, and then drive home to Illinois. And we did it in a
few hours.
Yeah. And I've told Angie, we laugh about this now, but when we got home, we had funeral things that we had to take care of. So we didn't have time to unpack and move. When we did, I had a box that was just random stuff that we were throwing together. It had a crock pot and underwear in it. And
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Right. And you open up that box and other people would have been like, what is going on? No, it was that's about normal. This is how it is now. So yeah, but now we are in here. We're settled. I'm grateful to be here with my mom. We've got more things that are going to be happening with that too. So love you.
We love you, Noelle. I say I love you every single day to Kristen. So she's used to it.
Yeah. And even my brother. We said that anyway, but we would go, okay, talk to you later. Love you. Bye. That's our closing phone call. It's not a gesture. What is it? It's a salutation.
Salutations, Kristen. Oh, I love you too, Angie. Oh, Judy, your mom, I'm sure, does need you, because that has to be really, really, really difficult.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wow, that's really hard for her, but I'm glad that you're there to be a support for her. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Mom and I say goodnight to each other. Oh, that's so sweet. My mom is going to be 90 in March. 10 years ago, she'd drive me from Santa Cruz to Tacoma. Ooh, wow. That's quite a drive too. Yeah. Well, Yeah. My dad had just driven me down to St. Louis that Sunday before, drove all the way to St. Louis to take me to the airport so I could get to Boss. And while we were sitting at the table at Boss, I had texts with him. So, I mean, you don't ever know. Call them. Judy went through that with my granny. It's so hard to watch him decline. Oh, cruel. Yeah.
It is.
My grandma had that too. Yeah.
Terrible.
Doesn't everyone store undies in there? Right? What it was, you know, that crock pot is big and it doesn't always fit into a box the right way. So you have to put it in first. And then we were getting ready to, it was the last box that we had. And we were like, did you check the dryer? Is there anything in the dryer?
Oh,
because we've done that before. We've driven away and they're like, I had a load of laundry in there. So we put everything that was in the dryer into the crock pot.
I have left stuff in the dishwasher and moved. That sucks.
Let me tell you a funny story about that. So since we moved and I had things in this house that we moved home to the house that we've had for 15 years. I had side tables and they had a drawer in the side table.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can clean my drawer, you clean a drawer, and I'm going to get these things listed.
Right.
I got my drawer for these things. I should look at that. Yeah.
Well, here's my story about putting something in something.
Okay.
One time I sold a little Coach purse. It was a cute little one. I went to put it I'd had it for a long time. Obviously had it overpriced or something. I put it in a box and I was like, I pulled it out. Y'all.
She took the glasses off. Oh my gosh. All right. Take your glasses off, people. This is going to be serious.
Okay. So I opened it up and inside were all my old granny panties.
You mean they weren't in the crock pot?
Period panties, you know, the really awful ones.
Yes.
I had shoved them in there, evidently, when I was taking a picture to make it look full. And I almost shipped them with this purse. Could you imagine their face if they would have opened that up? Oh my Lord.
Doesn't it make you wonder how many times that maybe has happened that they don't tell you about it? They're just like, oh, okay, throw that away.
Like, this feels weird. I opened it up and I was like, that's where those went.
I've been looking for those
for a year. Where have those been?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Noelle talks to her boys every day. They're pretty much her world. Dren, of course.
I talk to my girls every day too. Yeah.
This is great. I just want to know the are kept.
Right, Kathleen?
They're in this side drawer.
Hey, Tanya.
Coming in from Facebook. Hello, Tanya. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Yes.
Free undies with the except for if they were like new or something, but no, they were the worst possible ones.
The ones that you save for that time where you don't want to get.
I was like, I'll just shove them in there to take a picture. Oh my Lord.
Can you imagine what the review would have said? Oh, especially with they can take pictures now with your.
This was a couple years ago before the pictures. Thank the Lord. Could you imagine? Look what I got. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. See, I have a hand towel, like just a towel that I roll up and have next to it's in my kit.
I have that too, but I had to have. It must have been a last minute. I never take pictures in my bedroom, but I must have like got it and was like, oh, I'll take this real quick. So it went with I opened my drawer and that's what was in there.
Same. Thank goodness we do this because
no, exactly.
I use a hand towel. Thank you that I don't just grab whatever lying around. You know, it's okay. We all have things. It does make me wonder what, mistakes I've had that people don't tell me about, or things that I've forgotten that people are just like, well, she forgot and just never mention it again. But no, I haven't had anything like that lately. Not anything. I have. I mean, no, I haven't.
Yeah, anything. It's been a long time, but that's so memorable. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, and I check everything now.
Right. So when my grandma passed, she would like hide money places, and I think that this is like an old people thing.
It is. Yep.
Hide money in lots of places. So in the cuff of her sweaters, she would like roll the money up long ways and then roll it in the cuff of her sweater. So they had to undo like even the cuffs of her clothes before they got rid of them to make sure that there weren't any dollar bills in there. And one day she was looking for this diamond ring she had, couldn't find the diamond ring anywhere. Where is my diamond ring? They looked for it for months. She put it in a Band-Aid box. So when you pick up the Band-Aid box, it was a little heavy and making like a tinkly noise.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Because they hide it thinking somebody's going to come in and take things. And then
I think back then women a lot of times didn't work. And so the only way for them to save money, they couldn't put in the account because then the husband would be in charge of it. So they would hide it. They would stockpile money, like in Bibles, behind pictures, stuff like that. But I never heard of in the cuffs of their shirts.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's super crazy. So, well, tell me what you've got planned on your channel. What have you got coming up? What are you doing? What's the 411?
What's the 411? Well, I've done, ever since we got back from Boss, Tanya said her grandmother passed away. They found money in the freezer. I think that's common too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just needed to regroup too. I just needed to, I think it hit Kristen obviously hard, but it hit me too. To have someone that you care about lose someone so close, it just put things into perspective for me too. So I just took a break and I thought I just need to like figure out what I want to do and what, that kind of thing. And, but no, I'm ready to like come back and start doing videos. I think my YouTube is just going to be just for reselling, but I don't know if everyone knows, but I make videos for brands. And so I do that a lot. The newest thing that I just did, which is really, really cool. I got a ghost bed. So a ghost bed is really just like a super nice mattress with an adjustable bed frame. Nectar has one that's like pretty good, but this one is like $3,000. And I got it sent for free. Mom is loving it, by the way. They sent me this $3,000 bed and paid me to make videos for them. So I'll probably, with like my Instagram and my TikTok, talk more about that. But I just don't think it relates real well in YouTube. It's just, it's just not a long form kind of thing. So I'm going to keep my YouTube just reselling. But if you are interested in, the other stuff that I do have TikTok and Instagram, and it's Angie Resells on both of those. So, but I really want to make my channel where it's back to helping and teaching everyone about reselling and motivating other people, and not just me too, Yes. Chris and I have talked, we absolutely adored doing live listing.
Yeah, that was fun.
So, and we had so many people that would come on and do live listing with us. So I think we did it on Tuesdays, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that, like in the afternoon for a couple hours. And we encourage everyone just to come and list with us and get something productive. Spend time with your coworkers, us. And so I think we're going to start doing that again to really just support each other and encourage each other to do better in our businesses. Because everyone knows it's really freaking hard out there right now to be a reseller.
Yeah.
There are a few people that are just killing it, and God love those people, because for the most of us are a little bit struggling. It's a little bit hard. I'm a tab behind by the granny panties.
Typical in the locker room, huh?
That's funny. Yeah. So that's really what I want to do, is make sure that, my whole point of doing YouTube was for the friendships and building more people in my life that are like-minded. And for me, this year has been a lot of removing any negativity. If you have negative energy surrounding you, I don't want a part of that. And so that is something that I have worked really hard this year to eliminate from my life. And, I sometimes think that, everyone expects when there's like someone that you don't see eye to eye with, there's to be confrontation. And sometimes I think the best thing you can do is be silent and let your silence be your answer. But not only that, but it's eliminating them from my life completely. Don't follow them. Don't support. It's not a matter of supporting, but just don't eliminate it completely. I don't have to see negativity. So I want to surround myself with more people that want to support my business and want support from me and want that positive, real kind of friendships. I don't want negative vibes. I don't want there to be a hidden agenda. I want you to come because you support me as a reseller and a person, and because you care about me. And I want you to be there for the exact same reason. So that's my goal for 2024 is build more people in my life that need someone in their life, that need a positive influence, that can be someone else's support system and can come to me with questions or just to complain, because y'all know I like to complain sometimes. But
how she starts to say it with, this is the phrase, where it's going to happen. Well, the problem with that is, and then that she's going to go on a rant for just a second.
I'll be like, wow.
Usually she says, well, Kristen, the problem with that is, and then she lays out this big, huge thing. But yes.
No, listen. Okay, listen. See, I do that. No, listen. No, but life is short, guys. Surround yourself with people who make you a better person, who encourage you, support you, guide you. That's what I want. So for 2024, I want to be more of that person for other people. And I hope that will bring more of those people into my life. I am so blessed to have, Kristen. I have Ray, Nashville Flipper, Joe and Nicole, Tanya and Judy, and so many, all of you, that I know that if I'm having a bad day and I put it on Instagram that I just need support, I get support. And I love that from all of you. And I think my Instagram will probably be more, not just about reselling, but more about uplifting each other and being like, hey, it's okay to have a bad day and it's okay, but we're going to do this and we're going to be successful and you got this. And,
getting back to what we intend to put out into the universe, so because you put out, you get what you put out, and I think that's partly, we've talked about this before, when I started doing the Monday motivations, and I recognized in the last couple of months I've not been exactly a cheerleader. Not that I wasn't.
You needed to be motivated.
Well, I needed to just
I mean,
I thought about it. And I mentally it was like, I hope everybody's doing their thing, doing great. I just couldn't put my face out there to do that.
Yeah.
And it just didn't feel real at the same time. But I started the Monday motivation more for me. Come on, girl, get up, get going. We got this week. We got to kick it. We got to nail it. And part of that was the volleyball coach and me coming out saying, all right, we can do this. We got this. Do it for the Gipper kind of stuff. So I think it's important to continue to put out what we want to receive. So
okay, I said it in a very, very long-winded blah 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 blah, but that's what I meant.
Okay, so I'm gonna also get back to putting out some more content. I had a video come out on, what is today? Saturday. So I had one come out on Wednesday. I've got one scheduled to come out on Sunday. And then I've got some other ones that are in the hopper. Dad used to say that he had things getting ready to go. That meant it was in the hopper. So it's already like planned and scheduled and filmed. Now it just needs to be worked or whatever.
Yeah.
So I have a couple of things that are in the hopper, ready to go, and some other things that are coming up. So I'm going to be working harder on my Facebook, putting things out there, because Paul Philly Flipper said he's doing really well with there.
Yep.
Yeah, and he was like, "Hey, you guys need to go out and do this," and hopefully continuing to collaborate, because I've collaborated the whole time I've had my channel with some incredible people, and going and meeting more people and seeing more people, and I feel like you just get such an energizing vibe being around other people that do what we do and enjoy what we like and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to continue with my 2, and I think I'm going to try to do, a lot more on the Facebook and build that community too, because I'm realizing that it is a completely different group of people that are on Facebook than not. I know my small channel is getting support.
All like 12 people that follow me on Facebook, they're doing, no, I don't know, not many. But Kristen, you also signed up in the midst of everything, y'all. Kristen signed up to be like running a group for eBay.
Yeah. Okay, so when everybody would always talk about how we have such a great group in Colorado, where we would have reseller meetups, and we would all get together, and we would talk about the things that were happening in eBay, in Poshmark, in Mercari, all of the reselling things that we talk about on this podcast too.
Yeah.
But we would get to see each other, and then we would usually go thrifting together, or we would hang out and just meet other people in our immediate area. And I knew that moving here, I needed to find my group, needed to find my people, just like we talked about with consignment chats. I need to find my people. There was no group. There was, not only is there not a group in my area, there's not one in the whole state of Illinois. So I created one.
Right?
Yeah, it's crazy. So I created one so that we could all get together and meet. So I've got my own little, eBay group. So we're going to start having meetups, and that's a good focus for me, because I love that energy of being around other people. It's hard to be an extrovert in an introverted world, so I'm excited to see where that grows and how it is able to help other people that might feel like they're on an island also, without support out there. I'm excited.
Kristen, she is not joking about being an extrovert. She like thrives on the bigger the crowd, the less people she knows. She is like, hello, I'm here. Welcome in. I'm Kristen. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I'm like, come on, grab her by the hand. Let's go.
And I'm like,
with me.
If I know you, we're good. Like, give me the small group, the people that I know, going in front of like all people I don't know. No, I can't do it. So at Boss, we walk in. We're late because we get in, both of us get in late, go in, and Kristen is like, oh, welcome in. And I'm like, oh my Lord.
Slow down. I think you literally said, slow down. It's like, get in here. Let's do this. I'm excited for the group too, because Lynn is in my area. So excited.
That would be awesome, Tanya.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, Kathleen, yeah. I'm like, it takes me a bit to warm up. I don't know if y'all have ever heard, but like when I go to things, I need pep talks for people to convince me to get on the airplane. Kristen was more like, get on the plane.
Don't you mess around with me, and you get on that plane.
You better show up. But I do. I psych myself out of things. Like I can't do it. And once I'm there and I'm like, okay. And I see people, like I saw Archie. I was like, okay, Archie.
I know, right? Yeah.
Going to core here. Okay. I can breathe now. Okay.
Isn't that funny? And see, I can't wrap my brain around that. I'm like, what is the deal? Just get out there and do it. Judy is like that though, because first time she just walked right up to me and she's like, oh my gosh. So,
oh, me too. I wouldn't change her. Not a second. I love that. But I just need a minute. You know,
that's
that's the
okay.
good thing about YouTube is like, here, y'all, I see your, I know you all. Okay. My friends are here. I'm good. But like when it's all the strangers, I'm like, oh no, I can't do
You know what? I
it.
believe that. I think that Noelle is the kind of person that would just walk right up to people and just start making them feel comfortable.
I love her. I love Cheryl.
Those two went to dinner with me, LaDonna and
That's
Cheryl,
right.
and they are so chill together. I'm glad that you're taking Cheryl with you, LaDonna. So that's good because I think that she might be like you, Angie, just needs a minute, needs a little coaxing, but I'm glad that LaDonna's got that.
Well, people will be like, "You're so outgoing," and I'm like, "I'm not. Please, I'm not. You don't know me very well, because no."
Yeah. So tell us about what's happening in 2024, Angie.
Okay, so we have lots going on. Kristen and I will be doing tons of stuff together. Lots of collaborating. Now StreamYard does this amazing thing where, like, if I'm streaming on my channel, Kristen can also stream on her channel. If like Archie came on, he could also be on his channel. So we're all on our own channels, like streaming at the same time together, which is really great, which is always what we wanted to do to support each other. But Grandma Junie is here. Hey, good to see you,
Grandma Junie. Hey, how did I find out if there was a group in my area? Honestly, I went on. There's a spot eBay that you can go. Huh?
It's an eBay thing, right?
Well, there's a spot in eBay where you can go and find out if there's a seller group in your area. So I started there, and there wasn't anything in my area. And then I went on to Facebook pages to see if there was anything in the Facebook area. I went on like social sites to see if there was anything even remotely close, and there was nothing.
Noelle said eBay community boards. Perfect. Thank you, Noelle.
Yeah, those two. And then you just send a message to eBay, seller support, I think it is. No, eBay community, and they will.
Yep.
Actually, Grandma Junie messaged me on Instagram, and I will send you the information. Liz, Colorado Reborn, was very good at helping me and guiding me and showing me how to get that done. And if you need help, then I can do that for you too. Okay.
Yeah, there's no group near me, but I'm too chicken to like be the one to start it. No. But okay, so let's talk about what's coming up for us and what's changing, because that's something.
Yeah, what's happening with Let's Do Lunch.
Yeah, it's the end of 2023. Our goal for Let's Do Lunch was always to make a space for other resellers to come together and feel like we're a part of a community. And just a space to lift other women up that may not be known in the community, and to let you like introduce you in a non-interviewee kind of way to other resellers. We have loved it. It has been amazing. If you've been around, you know that there was also some turmoil around, but nothing that we didn't get through, and that we came out stronger as women and as a group, I think. But with life changes, we have decided that we are going to, in 2024, move our focus to our own channels. Now, we'll still do things together, but we wanted our members to know first, and then everyone, that we've decided that we are no longer going to do the Let's Do Lunch podcast going into 2024. It's not a bad thing. We know we agonized, I will tell you, agonized over the decision because we both love it. It was a labor of love. It wasn't about the money. It was like a passion project for us, for sure. But it really takes our focus away from our channels.
I think it was a lot of the interaction was great. it's the time.
It takes a lot of time, y'all.
It takes so much time. And when you get together and you're like, hey, let's do a podcast, it's going to be so much fun. It is so much fun.
No. And don't get us wrong. Kristen and I are besties forever. That's not changing. And we love bringing you people. We love doing all of things. We're just going to switch the focus to Angie and Kristen's channels. And we're probably going to do a whole lot of that kind of stuff, but just on our channels rather than try to support a third thing. Just because we want to have our focus on the friendships and we want to have the focus on our families. And it was taking us a lot of hours. Yeah. Anybody who does a podcast will tell you that it is a major investment in time. If you're actually going to do it, and it's not just, you know, we can come and hang out like we're doing tonight and it took no planning, but it took us a lot of planning to find people and to find things that we were going to talk about every single week and stuff like that. We don't begrudge that at all. We loved it.
No, it was fun.
But we have to look at time-wise. Riesling is harder now. And so the 10 hours or so, it was taking each of us about 10 hours a week to do a podcast. That's time we're not listing, we're not reselling, we're not spending time with our families and stuff. And so sadly, we had to figure out what it was that we were going to give up so that we could keep doing what we want to do. And so we love you guys. We're not changing. We're still going to be here. Make sure you're following both of us on our own personal channels. And we will link them, of course. But you're going to find it's not going to be under Let's Do Lunch. It's going to be under Angie and Kristen. And we'll still do lots of great things. We'll still have lots of things where we are coming together as a community so we can continue building our friendships and these relationships, but it's just not going to be under a third party heading anymore.
I know. I know. And I think that was it. It was just the time to manage that, that third entity.
That's what it is.
Right. And trying to build that was taking away time from listing and like building our business and making money and taking away from our own channels that we are also really trying to build. So, and so
Kristen, 10K, by the way, y'all got to 10K in 2023. So proud of her.
Because of all of you guys and because of all of the support that everybody has been sharing. It's just been really overwhelming. Not only the support that I'm getting on my own channel that Angie's getting too, but that we were getting on Let's Do Lunch. The people that have reached out in the last couple of months while we've been on hiatus has been nuts. Just, are you coming back? We really love what you do. We love it that you guys, are supportive for us and the things that you guys do for us. And the community. That just was really mind-blowing and made me, I called Angie yesterday and was like, I don't know, are we doing the wrong thing? But we really had to talk ourselves off the ledge back and forth both ways.
Earlier today, guys, we were still like, is this the right decision? Is this are we sure? This is how agonizing it's been for us because we love it, guys. And we love you guys and we love doing it. But it's just the time. It's so much time. And we don't want it to be, anybody who does Patreon, God love you. I love that you're doing it. We just didn't want to go that route. We didn't want it to be, we have memberships, but we didn't want to do the Patreon and like that kind of thing. Because that's even more time putting into like having a what do they call it, Discord or something?
Yeah.
We do Discords and stuff. And, and that kind of thing. So I know obviously, I hope you can see that we literally are agonizing over this whole situation because it's a passion project for us. We love it.
We've had a good time. I think also too, we want to make sure that that you guys know that no matter where we're at, you can still sit with us. You can still sit at our table and that you guys are always about that. We're going to put it not at this address anymore. It's just going to be in a different location. And you guys have been incredible for us. So yeah.
I know. It's so, we're like, oh,
I know.
the
It feels
end, the end. But
I don't think it's that though. And
it's not. It's just a new beginning is really what it is. And I think that, Kristen, you and I are going to do a lot of fun things together. You know, I'm sure there'll be somebody who says, oh, they don't like each other.
That's not true.
Oh, we talk 10 times a day.
You know, though, too, I think we have so many friends that are in this community and in this space that we, like Consignment Chat Girls, we hope that you're following them. We hope you're listening to them. We hope that you're, doing all that for them. And even the boys podcasts, there's some great guys that we are going to continue to be supportive of. And we always have, been great listeners of all of these other podcasts. And there's just, I hate that there won't be this kind of female representation in this space, but there is. There's consignment chats.
Consignment chats is so amazing, y'all.
There's Sarah Stiles. You listen to her. There's, you could even go to that Locker Room podcast if you wanted to. Don't forget about Ken, and don't forget about Grams and Pop. What Pops
Vintage. What Grams and Pops Vintage, right?
Yeah, but Pops, what's his name? His real name, because I just always call him Pops. Ken and Pops. Watch them. Clickbait.
But if you think about it, 10 hours a week on both of our parts, how much can we do in the community and putting out videos and content for you guys and supporting your channels and being able to spend more time in answering questions and being support for everyone else. And that's really what we want to do. We want to be able to really be available on a one-on-one basis for people who need us and who have questions and who just need extra support. And it's so hard when the extra free time that we had was going for the Let's Do Lunch.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think the biggest thing that like hit home for me is,
oh, it was so, Judy, it was really hard. I mean, we were agonizing all week.
Yeah. When my daughter said, I want to go hang out on Tuesday. I can't. And I don't want to hang out with Rural Squirrel. I want to hang out with Gigi. That's why I was like,
Oh, stop.
This is the decision we needed to make for our family.
Yeah. And obviously, we feel really bad.
We just need to quit talking about it. We need to be like, thank you. You guys are great. We love you.
Enjoyed the ride so much.
Yeah.
And we can't tell you what a blessing it was to have the most amazing resellers join us on this journey and just be a part of everything that we've done. It's been incredible.
Oh, nuts.
We have met the best people. We have become friends with the most amazing people. And
the people that we admire and aspire to be, and the people that inspire us to be in the same room with some people.
Yeah.
And it just has been not just sitting at the same table with them, but being in the same room with them was just the energy that that we glean from that. I can't even express to you. So, well, you guys, we hope that 2024 for all of you is, the year that remakes you, the goals that you have. We know that you've, if they're a goal, you have the ability to achieve it. You've already thought about the steps that it's going to take in order to meet that goal. Now implement it. And we will be with you 100% in all of that. And we encourage you to do that. And we encourage you to do the things that fulfill you and be around the people that support you. Okay? Here's to 2024. See you guys later.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Thanks for everything. We really mean it.